Alright, YouTube, this here is Big Country with Big Country Survival. Alright, now, if you watched my last video, talking about building bug out bags and get home bags for family members that are not preparedness, into preparedness, and I mentioned building one for my brother. Okay, well, I'm here to show you this is it. Now, disclaimer, I don't want to hear anybody giving me any guff. There is no medical anything in here. Or, well, there are things that could be used in a pinch, but there isn't necessarily a first aid kit or anything in this bag. And the reason being, he already carries a first aid kit. It wouldn't be that hard to throw stuff in the bag. He can add it. And some of this stuff is cheap. He can upgrade it as he goes along if he wants to, but this will get him out of a bind. This will put him a step above your average person. Alright, now, we're going to save that for later. I'm going to start with this book. And this book is not necessarily designed, in there to go in the bag with him. This isn't necessarily a survival guide. This has some good information in it. And this is the Prepper's Complete Book of Disaster Readiness by Jim Cobb. Alright. It is not an overly in-depth book. Okay? It is not super amazingly fantastic or anything like that, but it's somewhere to start, and that's what I read it as, and that's what it's going to him as. This is actually, I've had this book for a while. I've read it a few times and gotten some good information out of it and moved on to the some other more in-depth literature, but I would recommend this book if you as a gift to a non-prepping family member. I would recommend this. The Prepper's Complete Book of Disaster Preparedness by Jim Cobb. Alright, don't know the guy. I'm just recommending that because I really think it's a good book, okay? I'm not getting any kickbacks. I don't get kickbacks from anybody. Alright. Alright. Water. Got some 50 tablets, or 2 of them, and 2 of them in a quart of water, and boom, you got drinkable water. Alright, and I looked at the life straws and stuff like that, but really, like I said, he can update and upgrade this stuff as he sees fit. Okay. Something else that could be for water, could be for multiple things, is a good bandana. I carry one with me. That's part of my EDC. Alright. Or a good bandana is in my everyday carry. Okay, so I've got that. Many uses for that. Now, we have, alright, this actually came with that blade, the striker, the ferro rod. It's actually a ferro rod with some magnesium built into it. It's got magnesium and the ferrocerium. Okay, now this is a 5-in-1 survival tool. Got a little piece of magnesium here. Got a whistle, compass. Not an overly fantastic one, but it will do the job. And a water resistant anyway, for some waterproof matches or something if they like, some strike anywheres. Oh, and I forgot, signal mirror. So we've got that. And I'd originally planned on putting a Bic lighter in there, but which I have one here. Got a Bic lighter and have a flashlight. This is a USB flashlight, or sorry, Ozark Trail flashlight. Ozark Trail flashlight. It was like $2. Okay, and like I said, the purpose of this is not primo survival gear here. This is, it will get him out of a bind. All right. Spare batteries. Got 2 little things of super glue, which you could use those in medical. That could be medical. All right. Now this I did not go out and specifically buy this for him. I had another cook. It came in a set of 2. This is a smaller of the 2, smaller bag. This is Ozark Trail. I think it's almost a quart and a half. It's like 1.44 quarts. Why they couldn't have just made it a little bit bigger, made it a quart and a half, I don't know. Alright, we have a UST emergency poncho. Okay. Like I said, guys, get him out of a bind. He can upgrade this stuff as he gets the money and he wants to. Alright, I am on a fairly limited budget, so you know, I kind of got to pick and choose what I go big on. 50 feet, 550 paracord. Multi-use. Miniature WD-40. Multi-use. Duct tape. Multi-use. Water bottle. This is 32 ounce, which is 1 quart. Got a quart, those things, 2 to a quart, boom. You got 25 refills on this just in those water purification tablets. My area, water is not overly hard to come by. Drinkable water, however, is a little harder to come by. We're not in a desert region. You know, water is fairly abundant compared to parts of the world. Let's see. Yeah, we'll look at this. We've got a Colgans emergency blanket. Like I said, guys, this will keep him alive, give him a little bit of an edge. Alright, now I've actually got 2 tarps here, and this, I think, maybe it was on another channel. Anyway, these came from the Dollar Tree. You know, $1 a piece, 4 foot by 6 foot. He can lay one on the ground, put one up above him. He's got options, especially with that paracord thrown in. Now, got some 2 hand warmers, hot hands. I love these things. I don't typically keep them in all year in my pack, but they do stay in. They are going in his, even though it is summertime. Alright. We got some emergency food ration bars. Alright, now these things are hard as a brick. They are palatable. They are edible. Tried one. They are edible. But, just, like I said, this was the cheaper option to get. You know, this 1 bar has over 2,000 calories, 2,400 calories in it. Alright, it'll keep him going. So he's got basically 2 days worth of food without, you know, lacking for calories, okay? It is something that will get him through. Like I said again, he wants to upgrade, go with some like Mountain House or something like that, he can on his dime. But this is like I said, get him started. Give him some sort of an edge. This is a UST machete, and actually the ferrocerium rod and magnesium that I said earlier, that actually came in this thing. I did not like the way that they had it set up. It actually right there, just on the outside of the sheath, was how it was supposed to go in, and I don't like that. It seems too easy for you to lose it to me, so I put it in the bag. Now, this really wasn't too bad of a machete. I actually might buy one of these. It is not top of the line. I might buy one of these for myself. It is not top of the line. No, it is not. And he can adjust it as he sees fit. If it was me, I would probably get rid of the paracord handle and maybe drill a couple holes and make an actual wood handle out of it, or just wrap it up in a real thick layer of duct tape. It's not overly comfortable in my hands, but my hands are probably bigger than the average user of their products. So it's got a saw. The blade, when I bought it, was okay. Took a sharpening stone to it, and it's a lot better now. Alright, so got the machete, and I looked into getting, instead of the machete, they had, and that came from Walmart, okay? It came from the camping section of Walmart. It's nothing fantastic or special. And I looked, they had the same setup, the orange paracord, had a flint steel, had a steel striker, all that, little fire starter, and it was just a little hatchet, okay? And I like machetes better. I mean, I'll carry both when I can, but for me and multi-use, I'd rather have a machete. That's just me, over a small hatchet. When we get into some bigger stuff, then okay, then more axe, hatchet kind of stuff. But if I can only carry one, I'm probably going to carry a machete in this area and most areas of the world, probably. Now, the bag. It is East German rucksack. It is an East German. I bought it on sportsmansguide.com for $13 for 3 of these. Brand new, never issued. And it's got rubberized on the inside, bottom and sides and the top. It's all rubberized, so keep the moisture out. And I even threw a couple of dry packs out of one of these things that I actually opened before I put in. The straps were made, and I would recommend this bag as a cheap bag. I mean, it's not overly large, but it'd be a good hunting bag, or just a day trip bag kind of deal. But you're gonna have to probably do a little experimenting with the straps that come with it, because the straps were actually made to go with their suspenders. It was actually made to latch onto the suspenders of their pants. So it's not made like a typical rucksack backpack would be. So you'd have to do a little experiment, but I would recommend this. Raindrop camo. It doesn't, it would be good. It's decent camouflage, but at the same time it doesn't, completely scream military. Not to me anyway. Well, that's it. Hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments below. This is Big Country Survival, signing out. God bless.